I'm your GPU, GPU. I'm your GPU. Tell me what to do, and I'll do it for you. Hi. Why didn't you tell me we were here? Hey guys, it's me, the gaming Dr. Mada. And guess what? Somehow I managed to find a PlayStation 5. And please don't ask me if it was at MSRP because, guys, I'm in Malawi. Nothing is ever MSRP. I did buy it from a store, but it was not at MSRP. Not by a long shot. But that's not what I'm here to discuss. I'm actually here to talk about a game that was on the PlayStation 5 by default. And it was actually quite wholesome, honestly. So, sit back, relax, and let's review my next patient, Astro's Playroom. As usual, we always start with the first thing, the history of this patient. The PS5, a new contender in a long line of PlayStations. This was a console that was announced with such fanfare, and also tons of memes of how it looked like a humidifier, among other things. Still, I really like the sleek white, blue and black aesthetic. The PlayStation 5 was guaranteed to bring us new things. Higher frame rates, 4K visuals, better fidelity, no loading times especially, which was really advertised a lot. But there was one thing that made it stand out from the rest of the crowd, and that was the controller, which was now giving us haptic feedback. This feature promised to immerse you deeper within your game, whether it would be pulling an arrow, walking in sand, or swimming in water. It was guaranteed to make you feel like you were actually there as you held this controller. Now the question was, which game would Sony use to show its customers and fans its awesome features of haptic feedback? And along came Astrobot, a new mascot for the PlayStation, who made his debut in Astrobot's Rescue Mission, which I heard was actually pretty good in showing off what the PlayStation VR could do. So why not use the same mascot to show off the features of the PS5? So now we have Astro's Playroom, a game announced in 2018, which came out in 2020. And did this game work? Well, let's find out. This game is basically a love letter to the previous generations of PlayStation, as well as all things PlayStation in general. You go to various areas as Astro, looking for puzzle pieces, relics, coins, and any Easter eggs you would associate with the PlayStation franchise. And it's really that simple. There's no complicated story here, it's just an homage to the previous generations of PlayStation, which makes us now go through the signs and symptoms, the things I enjoyed and what I didn't. First things first, let's start off with gameplay. The gameplay loop in this game is really fun. This is a 3D platformer and has great mechanics to it, and ensures that each stage you get to do something different. The gameplay truly shows you how haptic triggers work, and how they manage to imitate whatever is happening on the screen. From when you walk on the sand, or on something glass, or gripping on ledges, or even the resistance you get when you shoot an arrow. You can feel the controller rumble on the beach, the feeling of the wind pushing. I loved it and it was fun. The next point are the graphics. This game doesn't have the most mind-blowing graphics, but when you see the relics and the details they show, I swear it's as if you could go and touch your TV and actually feel the textures of each of those relics. The stages are designed to represent various aspects of the console, like the SSD, memory card, cooling unit, and my favorite, GPU. I'm your GPU. Shut up, nurse. Each of these worlds is divided into 4 parts. Each has 2 relics and 4 puzzle pieces. And that's basically how each stage is designed. Now we go on to the characters. Astrobot is the main character of this game. He's a charming, adorable little robot who can smack you harder than Will Smith after a Jada joke. Yes, that meme still exists. It will never die. We will never forget. He's easy to control and really cute. When he waved at the screen, I would wave back too just for the fun of it. Hi Astro, you're cute. He goes around the 4 worlds, which are littered with so many character references from other games in the PlayStation universe. And all that, with all I saw on the screen, really brought a smile to my face. Finally, the music of this game was so warm and nice. I can't help but bob my head as I travel this world. In terms of complaints, I don't really have much. I do wish that there was more consequences of failing, but there were none, so death was more of a slight bump than anything meaningful. Other than that, it was a really simple, fun game for a PlayStation fan like myself. And I won't lie, it really hit me in the feels playing this game. Seeing people around like Nathan Drake or watching Crash Bandicoot dance with you just really almost brought me to tears. But yeah, that's basically it. Let's get into the diagnosis of this game. In terms of my diagnosis, what can I say? I feel that this game got what it wanted to do right. To show us the graphics, the shorter loading times, and the feeling of the haptic triggers of the PS5. It was a fun, relaxing game and took me back to my childhood when I opened up each and every one of those relics. It was really something special. And if you are a really big fan who's had basically every PlayStation and still does have every PlayStation, it will really hit you hard. I swear, when I got the original PS1 relic, I almost cried. It reminded me of the first PlayStation my dad bought us, and I didn't even know what it was until it was in our home. It was just a really beautiful memory. As for my diagnosis, this is a supreme patient. I know you guys are going to be thinking that I'm fanboying for PlayStation, but honestly, if you are a PlayStation fan, it really does hit you hard. It's not The Last of Us, it's not God of War, but it gets the job done, and I really enjoyed it. And I feel like if you guys want to give it a shot, go ahead, especially if you've had a long history with the PlayStation franchise. It's a great game, it's a nice little walk down memory lane, and if you have the member berries like I do, it will definitely leave you smiling. As for my recommendations, I hope that PlayStation actually does a lot more platformers like this, to bring more platformers to their console. Platformers are a dying breed of games, but when done right, they're really nice, and a nice escape from heavy stories. I highly recommend this game. Play it, give it a shot, and you will not be disappointed. Trust me, I'm a doctor. But guys, that's all I have for you tonight. Thank you so much for joining in. I've almost reached 100 subscribers. I honestly wish more people would watch, but anytime you feel I'm worth your time, please do give it a watch. I have a shout out before I go. I would like to shout out someone locally actually. I'd like to thank Elvin Gadama for helping me with the design of this channel. He helped me design my banner, he also helped me design the logo, he also helped me design my intro video. So, cuz, you're awesome. If you guys want him, to support him, please leave a comment below and I'm sure he'll get in touch with you. But anyway guys, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and get involved, Let's talk and have fun together on this channel. But that's it for today. Till next time guys, on to the next patient.